Good morning everyone, welcome back to Hayley's Space. My name's Hayley, I'm a med student and a knitter from Melbourne, Australia, and welcome to my sheep show vlog for 2025. I am so excited to be going to the sheep show again this year. If you missed last year's vlog, I'll link it down below. Last year was my first time going and I dragged along my poor friend Meg and we had a wonderful time, and I'm so excited to be going back this year. Now I do need to go really soon, so I'll explain a quick couple of things, show you my whips, and then I need to skedaddle. But this year I'm going with my knitting friends Mickey and Heidi. They're both coming down from Canberra, and we're staying in a cute little cottage Airbnb for the weekend, which is super exciting. It is Friday the 18th of July today, and the sheep show does run Friday through Sunday, but we decided this year to just go Saturday, Sunday. Mainly because Mickey has to travel all day today, she is driving, and also we wanted a chance to go to the Bendigo woolen mills. So we're going to be hopefully doing that this afternoon / this evening before it closes. But we're ready for just a cozy, warm weekend of knitting, sheep, and goodness. So that's the plan. Now I'll quickly show you my whips. This is my first coffee of the morning, which is a problem. It's 10 o'clock already. Let's start with my biggest whip. Now this one has been a long-standing whip and you guys will have seen it in my most recent knit and chat. As always, everything is linked below, patterns, yarns that I mention, as well as past videos if you missed those. But here is my Dagmar zipper sweater. This is patterned by Petite Knit. It's all over cable zipper sweater. Now this was a buddy knit with Mickey and Heidi, and the goal was to finish this for the sheep show this year, but due to unforeseen circumstances I did not finish this in time. Heidi I think has finished hers, so I will definitely show you that if she allows me. I think Mickey is almost done, like so close, so I think she's bringing hers to finish up. So I'm taking that with me. The yarn I forgot to mention in my last video, but this is Rosarios for Terra. And this yarn was actually gifted to me by Rosarios specifically to make this design. We kind of went back and forth as to what designs and yarns I wanted to use for this project, but they kindly gifted me the yarn, not in exchange for anything, just to try and just to see if I liked it, and so far has been absolutely wonderful. But I'm filming a Dagmar vlog, so there'll be more information about that in that video. Now I wanted to bring a pair of socks to cast on to be like my Bendigo socks for this year. Last year I made the pedal drop socks, which I only finished like 3 weeks ago. But last year at Bendigo I bought this yarn. This is Fiddlesticks Jester, and this is like a self like patterning yarn. So the pattern reveals itself as you knit it. Here's a picture, hopefully you can see that, of what it's supposed to look like. It's kind of like a Fair Isle sort of situation. But yeah, I just thought that can be my Bendigo socks for this year. I've got a 2.5mm mini little circular needle there to hopefully cast that on the train. Heidi and I will be meeting at the train station in like 45 minutes, 40 minutes actually, to take the train to Bendigo. So that'll hopefully be some train knitting. Then in here, what's in this one? Oh yeah, I cast this on the other day. This is a weekend hat, or supposed to be, a weekend hat also by Petite Knit, which is a ribbed, like a double folded brim beanie. I'm not sure, really. I'll put a picture of the pattern here so you can see what it's supposed to look like. But this is actually a Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn that I got from an op shop. This is Bendigo Woolen Mills Villa. I don't know what colour it is. It didn't really, I think, because I bought a few different colours, the tags, some of them had tags, some of them didn't, and this white yarn didn't have a tag. So, but since I last talked about this yarn, I realised that it is a limited edition yarn, so I don't think they sell the Villa anymore. Now my last project that I am taking with me, I like to have variety. I'm definitely a mood knitter. I'm taking a blouse number 1, maybe blouse number 1 by My Favourite Things Knitwear, but I'm doing it in this really like light sort of gauge, really loose gauge. I'm thinking it will be like sort of a spring autumn throwover piece. The yarn I'm using is a Knit Erickson Scandi Soft in this blue colour, which I think is called Denim. So those are all the projects I'm taking. Of course, I'm planning on buying yarn there, and something might, you know, take my fancy, and I might cast something on. And to mitigate for that, I have packed a little notions pouch. I did make this bag myself with some fabric and zips from an op shop. As with this bag, this is like a moss stitch bag that I knit up a while ago, and this one is from like pillowcase from Kmart or something. So anyway, yeah, a bunch of notions and a bunch of needles in there ready to go just in case. I've got a couple different sizes. I've got another pair of sock needles in there just in case. But yeah, that's what I'm packing. If I have more time, I'll go a little bit more into my whips, but that'll also be featured in the next podcast as well in terms of like progress and things like that. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. But I'm so excited for this weekend. We have no plans just yet. We haven't actually made like any proper plans as to how we're going to approach the show. And I'm hopefully going to catch up with a few other knitty friends here and there. Yeah, we'll just see how the weekend unfolds. But yeah, Heidi and I have a 2-hour train ride now from the city out to Bendigo. Then we're going to get some lunch, I think, and some groceries as well. We want to do a home cooked meal tonight. Maybe pizza or pasta or something. And have a cozy night in. I'm so excited, like I'm buzzing, I'm getting emotional. I can't believe that this weekend has finally come around, and I get to enjoy it with some fellow knitty people. Okay, let's get to the train station. I'm running late now. I just realized I forgot to tell you what I'm wearing. This is my Maxine sweater, which is a pattern by Laura Penrose of Penrose Knits. I'm wearing a couple other of my own knitwear this weekend, but this is the day one outfit. I spilled some wine, mulled wine on it when we were in Colorado last year. Accessories, self-drafted cable knit beanie and a pair of penny gloves. This is in Bendigo Woolen Mills Villa as well, and this is in Drops Baby Merino and the mohair that matches. Okay, let's go.
Strolling far from home and horizon looking like a sunset dream. Midnight talking, water crashing, evening feeling like a postcard scene. 'Cause it's just us two, dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you. Moon is lighting, sea of diamonds, I can tell the difference to your eyes. Morning's coming, we're not rushing, lie with you until the end of time, when it's just us two, dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you.
We made it to Bendigo this afternoon, and we are in our cute little Airbnb. I think we're gonna stay here every year for the sheep show from now on, because it is the cutest place ever. But we had some brunch, we met up with Mickey, which was awesome. Train ride was super quick, quicker than I thought it was going to be. It did take, I think it took 2 hours, I think, but it just went by so fast. But then yeah, we had some brunch at the cutest little cafe. I will like link everywhere that we've been and everything that we do down below, so if you want to, I guess, live our holiday, you can. And then we went to the Bendigo Wool Mills and we did buy some yarn, which is awesome. We all bought the same yarn and the same needles to make the same project. This is the yarn. We got this from their back room, which is where they have a lot of like their limited edition like sale yarns and stuff. And this is Bounce 12 ply in the colour Fun fleck, and it's this like chain yarn. Don't know if you can see there we go, with these cute little colory flecks in it. And the plan is to make, oh my god, it's the Berlin scarf. We're all making the same thing in the same yarn. So yeah, we got 5 balls of these. So it's alpaca, nylon, acrylic and viscose, 150 meters in 50 grams. And this is the exact gauge for that scarf. And so we also got the needles we need. And these are 7 millimeters with a 60 centimeter cord. So yeah, the plan for the evening is to get cozy. I'm gonna have a glass of red wine in a minute, and we're all gonna cast on our scarves together, which is super, super exciting. But yeah, that's been the first day. It's been super chill. It's been super nice catching up with the girlies. I think we're gonna make some plans for tomorrow as well. I'm gonna look at a couple patterns that I maybe want to buy yarn for, so that I can go in tomorrow and Sunday with a little bit of a plan. But yeah, that's Bendigo day 1. Let's get cozy. Good morning. Happy day 2 of Bendigo, but officially day 1 of the sheep show for us, which is super exciting. It is freezing outside right now. It's like maybe 8:40, 8:45, and we're gonna head off soon. But I wanted to show you some of the projects we cast on last night. The roof is literally dripping like condensation, so if I don't get water all over my netting projects. But I did talk to you last night about the Berlin scarf and the yarn that we got at Bendigo Woolen Mills. This is what it looks like in the daylight. It is so gorgeous. So yeah, we did cast on our Berlin scarves all together last night. And here's mine so far. I'm loving how this is knitting up. I love the way it looks. I love the fabric. It's so incredibly soft. So I'm excited to actually like wear this as a scarf, which is a good sign. I did the crochet provisional cast on, but I think Mickey and Heidi did a different method. I'll put it here. I'll ask them what it is and I'll put it here. But I just find the crochet one easy to remember and also really easy to undo. But I did find it meant that my cast on stitches and my first like 2 rows were pretty tight, but it's loosened up a bit now. And I'm really enjoying the wooden needles actually. I usually knit with metal, as you guys know, but these ones are actually fantastic. When I like feel the needles on their own, they like make my spine crawl, but when I'm knitting with them, it's fine. I was worried when I first felt them and I was like, ugh, you know, just like gross. I was worried that like knitting with them was going to give me that feeling, but it hasn't so far, so that's good. Then the other project, oh my god, it's literally dripping on me. Okay, I'll be quick. The other project I cast on yesterday were my Fiddlesticks Jester self-patterning socks. And here they are so far. So you can see the pattern coming together. I've just started the stockinette. Did 15 rows of 1x1 rib. And I just started the stockinette. Yeah, I don't know. I went back and forth last night about whether or not I wanted to do a contrast heel and toe. But I just don't know. I think I might, but I just don't know what colour to do as the contrast. Just because I'm not a huge fan of how the pattern looks in the ribbing. Yeah, anyway, we'll see if I find something today. I also have a brown sock yarn at home. I can't remember what brand it is. It's a pretty popular brand. It's not Drops. Don't remember. But I could do brown as like the contrast. I'm not sure. So we'll see. But I am packing both of these projects, I think, today. It is pretty cold today. So we'll see if I actually get my hands out to do any knitting, or even if we have any time to do any knitting. Who knows? We don't really have a huge plan. I do have some projects that I do want to buy for. The Champagne cardigan by Petite Knit, so that's a 10 ply worsted weight. So I'd like to get like a cardigan quantity of that. The girls helped me do the yarn math last night, so I know how much I need. And then also the sweater number 29 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. That's also a 10 ply worsted sweaters quantity. So we'll see if I find any of that, and if I do actually end up buying any of that. Otherwise, I am in the market for some cool sock yarn. Some Maxi Moo would be lovely. But otherwise, no plans. Chill vibes, no pressure, and we'll just see what we can find. I'm so excited to get to the show and just like see all the vendors. I do want some like accessories, like some needle stoppers and stitch markers and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see everything, see everyone, go look at some sheep and some cows. My heart's just so full right now, so let's get cracking. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are too, and I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Yeah, it's been a great weekend, and it's only been one day, so let's go.
Lila, I sing this song for you. You're beautiful, even when you're down. Know this, and never talk yourself out of it. Lila, it's all inside your head. Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So let your light shine without holding it in. Love yourself and don't give in. And when you feel the harmony, smile with the sons of the galaxies. Lila, you're perfect like you are, a sublime creation, but you play yourself small. Such a waste of your beauty, girl. Lila, the key to it is you. Turn it when you feel it's true. And never look back, and let your light shine without holding it in. Love yourself and don't give in. And when you feel the harmony, smile with the suns and let your light shine without holding it in. Love yourself and don't give in. And when you feel the harmony, smile with the sons of the galaxies.
So we just finished in the, what was it, the Osborne Pavilion, which was great. There's so much more like lights this year and so much more space, which has been awesome. I haven't bought anything yet, but the girls have made some purchases, which is good. Heidi got the hot jam donuts, which she's about to try, which is super exciting. We've heard such good things. Of course, I can't eat them, so I'm gonna live through Heidi right now. The first purchases of the day were at Great Ocean Road, Woolen Mills. Yeah. And the girls both got a linen merino blend. This green is Mickey's, which is so gorgeous, and then this beautiful pink, which was Heidi's. They're so beautiful. I'm so jealous. And I'm excited to see what they make with them. I don't know where we're going now. Where are we going now? We're gonna have snacks, and then maybe we'll walk outside, have a little break. I think maybe a walk outside, do some knitting. Oh my god! Look at these. They're ginormous. Wow. You're gonna down those. Squish so rarely on, and so I'm so excited right now to get my hand, like my literal hands on it. Like, you're joking. I can't believe it. I feel like in Australia it's so hard to actually like find these kinds of brands, and you see people talk about it all the time. Like, look at that. What have you got? How cute. But I can't believe it. These like bright colors have just been haunting me all day. I'm not a neon girly. That's usually Ash's like forte, and I think I will leave that to her and her brand. But I don't know, just the neon pinks, the neon coral, something about it is just drawing me in at the moment. I think I'll have to stick with some neutrals. Maybe I'll pop by Maxi Moon, get like a random neon situation. But these yarns are incredible. Black. Just the colors are so crisp.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Obsessed. I don't know what to buy. Okay, so now this has just got a million times better because Mickey has identified that all of these yarns pretty much are from the Eras Tour collection. And I feel like now I have to buy one. This is folklore from literal part 1. I'm dying. Do I have to buy one? It's DK. Is there any...
This is sock. There's some sock stuff.
Oh, guys, what do I do? Are you gonna get some? Can I show this combo? This is stunning. Like, wow.
So good.
Wow.
I kind of really love these.
Wow.
I don't know what I'd make with it though.
Is it sock yarn?
Yeah.
Make socks.
Yeah.
Make socks.
There's a push and there's a pull. There's a new moon and then it's full. The tide will rise and rise until it falls. And there's a rhythm to it all. There's a you and there's a me. There's a pattern in the chaos, a current in the sea. And there are times I wish I had a mountain top. There's a you and there's a me. There's a pattern in the chaos, a current in the sea. And there are times I wish I had a mountain top to see the rhythm of it all. What is new will be forgotten, and there's a use for the broken things you've lost. If you hold it loose, you'll find that there is room for the rhythm of it all. There's a you and there's a me. There's a pattern in the chaos, a current in the sea. And there are times I wish I had a mountain top to see the rhythm of it all. To see the rhythm of it all.
Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 of the show, day 3 of our trip. Yesterday was a busy day. So busy, so much happened. And I have things to show you, but they're not mine because I actually didn't buy anything yesterday. I bought like 2 stitch markers. That's what I bought. And I will show you those in a second. But Mickey and Heidi bought some things and I wanted to show you those. I think I showed you the linen blend, this one, when we stopped for morning tea. And it's just gorgeous. So I'll show you properly now. Great Ocean Road. And this one, it's 70% merino, 30% linen. The color is Vintage Rose. And the yarn is Summer Fiesta, which is so cute. This one is Sage Green. So yeah, absolutely stunning. Obsessed with those. I'm excited to see what they make. Then you would have seen me having a breakdown over all the Sorella yarn. And then I actually didn't end up buying any of it. But it was from the Eras Tour collections. And Mickey ended up getting the Enchanted colorway, which is so pretty. And she's going to hold it, I think, is the plan, with this one, which I think was also from that same stall. I can't remember whose stall it was, but this gorgeous fluff. This is Baby Suri Alpaca and Silk, which is stunning. And I think together these are going to be so pretty. So yeah, amazing choices from Mickey. And then Heidi got this one, which is the Wildest Dreams one, which I love. And yeah, this is just a nylon sock base. So it's, ooh, what are you? 75% merino, 25% nylon. So yeah, and then last thing that that was, again, not a me purchase because I didn't buy anything, was a spinning kit. Both Mickey and Heidi got these. This is from Plenty of Time, Fibercraft. And they had these kits with the drop spindles, the instructions, and the fiber included. It was like, how much was it, guys?
$40.
40?
Yeah.
$40 for a drop spindle and fiber. And they've already started. This is Mickey's. How amazing. I forgot my drop spindle and I'm really, really sad about it. Because I would have loved to do some spinning with the girlies while they learn. But this fiber is so incredibly soft and squishy. I think it's going to be perfect for them to learn on. So this is also from Plenty of Time. So the kit includes their fiber. Amazing purchases from the girls yesterday. And my plans have changed for today. I am planning on spending some dollarinos today. I did kind of go in yesterday with the idea of buying like sweater quantities of yarn, but I found it really hard to commit to one like yarn and spend like my whole day's budget on one yarn. So we've wiped the slate clean. I have a couple of ideas for sock yarns that I want to buy. I want to make a pair of McLaren socks, inspired by Laura Penrose's Lando Norris socks that she recently knit for Silverstone. So I'm looking for like a papaya orange sock yarn. And I think I saw one at Maxi Moo. So I'm going to head back there and see what he has and if it's still there. Then I also want to get a strawberry red mini skein because I have a pair of strawberry socks on my Make 9. And I just need a mini of sock yarn for that. Then I want to make a musselburgh hat in a 4-ply, possibly with a mohair. So I'm going to see if I can find some there. And then I want to get some fun sock yarn, like some random sock yarns. I also want to get a braid of fiber for spinning. Again, not sure what color, maybe like most likely in a neutral, because I still have my pink, my bright pink braid from when I went to Tandy last year. It's wool and mulberry silk. So I have a bright color. So I'm going to look for maybe a neutral so that I can knit something out of it that I'm probably going to wear. And yeah, that's my plan. And then see what else is there. I want to get some more notions. I did get 2 stitch markers from White Rabbit. You would have seen us opening our Lucky Dip stitch markers, but we did get all matching sheep stitch markers. I have named her Barbara, and she is living on my Berlin scarf, which I did work on last night. And we have some pretty solid progress on. Now, we've had some gauge issues. I will talk a little bit more about this maybe in my next podcast or when I get home tomorrow. But our gauges are just very different. Mine is very, very loose. My scarf is very wide. And we don't know if we're going to get the full scarf length with just the 5 balls that we each bought. So we're planning on going back to the Woolen Mills tomorrow before we head home and seeing if they have any more. I think we just need maybe 1 ball more each, maybe 2, but we'll just see what's left. This yarn is still on their website. So we're hoping that because it's still on the website, they still have quite a bit in stock. It is still on sale though, so we'll see. But this is so incredibly soft. I love the speckling. Yeah, it's just stunning. And I love that all of our scarves are like the same, but different. And it's just going to feel so good. So good. So yeah, that was yesterday. I'll show you the other stitch marker later. I might do a proper haul tomorrow when I'm home because I don't think I'll want to sit down and show you everything tonight. I think we're having another cozy night in. We got Thai food last night and we watched some knitting YouTube and some Pride and Prejudice. And yeah, it was just nice to cozy in because we did a lot of walking yesterday. We didn't see the whole show yesterday. You would have seen we did go see the sheep and we watched the sheepdog trials while we had lunch. But we've only been to, I think, the 2 pavilions and 1 shed. So we have a few more sheds to see today. Also the cows, maybe some sheep shearing, and also the baby sheep. And then also there's the big like food, wine and preserves tent in the middle, which I'd love to put my head into, maybe get a candle or something. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Taking it easy, taking it slow, no pressure, no high stakes, chill vibes. yeah, we're just going to see how the day unfolds, see what I end up purchasing. I am wearing my porcelain today. I forgot to tell you yesterday as well, I wore my Ingrid sweater, but this is my porcelain. This is knit using Plotalopi, and I'm so excited to wear it. I did find a hole this morning. Hold on, let me see if I can like properly show you the hole there. How sad. How sad. Could be a moth. Could also just be because this is a completely 100% unspun yarn. It could just be that particular area was quite thin, so maybe it snagged and just popped. But who knows? So I will have to stitch that up at some point. I hope it doesn't get any bigger today. I'd hate to have like a whole ladder like down my arm. It's quite toothy, this yarn, so I'm thinking it's going to keep itself glued together. Yeah, that's it for today. We did see some knitting friends yesterday. We caught up with Ash from Smash Knits, and also Kath from Mindful Melbourne Maker, and Ali from Fiberbound, and it was so good to see all of them. They were all wearing their Bendigo project hats and scarves and beanies and socks and everything. I didn't have time to knit anything for the Bendigo project this year, which is like the sheep show's version of the Rhinebeck sweater. And yeah, I think that was set up by Kath and also a couple other people, and there were a few designs that were brought out, which was awesome. So it was good to see all of them and catch up a little bit, see what they'd been purchasing. Hopefully we'll see some more knitty friends today. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's just go. Let's quit yapping and let's go.
I was caught in the middle. Never noticed how much I look like you. I was making all riddles, how I always wanted to look like you. But I do, I look like you. Oh, I do, I look like you. For all the days and all the nights we didn't get to spend together, we will make it up.
Where are we? Fiber Naturally. And they have their alpaca, which I admired so much last year. And I think I'm going to make my first yarn purchase. This is beautiful, beautiful, like speckly blue. And it is literally 100% alpaca 8-ply. I think that's the plan. I'm so excited.
I was used to being little. When I grew up, everyone was always bigger. Then I learned I'm not a quitter. Will you show me I am taller than I look? I guess I look like you. Oh, I do, I look like you. For all the days and all the nights we didn't get to spend together, we will make it up from now and forever. For all the ways I try to find just to make it all look better, now I do, 'cause I look like you. For all the days and all the nights we didn't get to spend together, we will make it up from now and forever. For all the ways I try to find just to make it all look better, now I do, 'cause I look like you. I look like you. I look like you. I look like you.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
I'm planning on making a muscle bra with these two together. I think this is just the perfect yarn. I think it's going to bring out the blue in this and like maybe like mute it down a little bit with some white, but it's got pink in the top too. I think this might be perfect. Here we go.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Hello, hello. We have just finished looking finally at all the sheds. I feel like we've hit all the stops now. The plan is to go back up the top. We're going to check out the food shed.
Yep.
We're going to look at the sheep. There's more sheep
Petting
at
zoo.
the back. The petting zoo, the baby lambs and the goats. And also get run over by a car. And also hopefully look at some cows and some cattle because they were so fun to look at last year. So hopefully we can find those again. We will give like a proper rundown of everything. Maybe when we get home. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to do a group yarn haul. I think that's a great idea. So we can go through absolutely everything. I still want to get one more skein of yarn, I think. I haven't got the orange yarn for my McLaren socks. So we'll go check out the big pavilions again. Just make sure there's nothing we're missing. Make sure we've got everything that we want. And then, yeah, that's kind of it. I keep forgetting as well, like, we want to go to the Willem Mills again tomorrow. So if we do that, there's some yarn there that hopefully we're going to buy. So I might need to rein it in just now and say that's it for the show this year, which is totally fine. But yeah, it's been a productive day. It's been a great day. Let's finish up the afternoon.
I saw you under a tall pine tree. Had your head up in the clouds, reading Agatha Christie with an ice cold drink sitting at your feet. You did not need me then, but I said, darling, how'd you like to get dangerous? I think you and me could take a little time. We could sail the seas and get wilder. We could get a little wilder. Take some clothes, but leave our phones. It's better with someone than it is alone. Let's get wilder. We could get a little wilder than we are. Remember that time when you were home alone? I pretended to be someone that you did not know. You chased me around the yard with a spatula. When you found out it was me, I said, darling, how do you like to live dangerous? I think you and me could take a little time. We could sail the seas and get wilder. We could get a little wilder. Take some clothes, but leave our phones. It's better with someone than it is alone. Let's get wilder. We could get a little wilder.
Here I am looking at yarn, you know, doing what we're supposed to be doing. What is this? Right, I'll get in on this action. Oh,
Oh yeah.
this is actually fantastic.
Lower trap.
How would you like to stay dangerous? Well, I think you and me could take a little time underneath the trees and get wilder. We could get wilder. Make some love and forget war. It's better with someone, whatever's in store. Let's get wilder. We could get a little wilder than we are.
Guys, I feel like Monday is the day to come to Bendigo Woolen Mills. Although, like, you may think that, you know, the back room might be understocked or empty, but it's literally quiet. There's nobody here, and there is still so much on these back walls. There's still so much in all these tubs, like the 50% off the fibre. Like, I genuinely think if you're needing to have a less stressful or less loud experience at Bendigo Woolen Mills during the show weekend, try to come on the Monday or even the Sunday maybe. I'm not sure if the Sunday afternoon might be a little bit more relaxed, but it's 9:30 this morning. We've come back to the Woolen Mills specifically to look for more of the bounce yarn. Now I have to say, there is none left of the bounce yarn. We want more of the pink, obviously, but they only have one of these blue ones, and then they have 5 of these like purpley ones, which is fine. We're just asking if maybe there's some at the back, because it is still on the website. Maybe they just haven't done their stock take or anything, but yeah, there is still so much in here. So yeah, highly recommend to come on a Monday. I think I'm going to look for a contrasting sock yarn for my colourwork self-striping patterning socks, and see if they have something that might match. Do we have any?
Sorry.
Tell the people.
So we've got an extra ball each for this for our Berlins, and she's checking if we can get the grey for our scarves. She's only found one more than
Maybe.
I
We
told her
might
we
be in
need
luck.
12.
We might be in luck, guys. We'll see. The staff here are fantastic. So wonderful. It must have been such a busy, stressful weekend for them, but they're all so kind, so patient. And yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to try and find a contrasting sock yarn now for my self-striping socks. And then I think that's probably going to be my last Bendigo purchase. But yeah, come on a Monday, guys. Like, there's so much space. There's no queue. It is silent. We could hear a pin drop in here. And it's just the perfect environment for yarn shopping. The final yarn purchase of the weekend has been made. I'm so happy. We're gonna go to the Tram Cafe now. I didn't get to go here last year. And so we're gonna get coffee and we're gonna look through everything that we bought. Bye. Bye, Bendigo Woolen Mills. See you next year. We're at, what is this called? The Bloom Tram or something.
I'm glad you know.
Which is next to the Woolen Mills. But I'm here with Nikki and Heidi, who've never introduced themselves.
Hi.
So, can you guys say your name and
Oh my god, this is so formal.
say your name and your favourite thing that we did this weekend?
The dog. Sorry.
that.
Yeah.
So cute. Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know, just the whole thing. Oh yeah, I'm Heidi. And it was just the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole weekend.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, there's no favourite bit, just the whole bit. of
That's
it.
nice. The whole bit.
I'm Mickey. I would have to say the same. I enjoyed like the whole weekend, but I have to say it's been really nice to not have like a limit to how long we've spent with each other. So it's been nice where we haven't had to be like clock watching.
Yeah.
We can just knit, go to bed, wake up, repeat.
I like it.
Yeah.
Fun face.
Yeah.
We're going to go through everything that we bought.
Okay, I got 6 balls of bounce. I got my first drop spindle and some fibre, which apparently I spin now.
New hobby.
I'll get there.
I'll get there.
I got the same fibre as Hayley. So pretty. This is like, yeah, I'm not going to use this yet.
It's like special.
Yeah, I'm not good enough for that yet.
Get your skills up.
I've got 2 skeins of linen merino blend from Great Southern Yarns. I have a Sorella sock yarn. This is Wildest Dreams from the Eras collection. Crazy.
Obsessed.
Expensive.
Jealous.
Be expensive.
A little 50-gram sock yarn from Bendigo Woolen Mills. Some more fibre from the gift shop AU. I got a bunch of little bits of silk, 100% silk, for like cheap. I'm gonna make an Audrey top like striped. So that's
Who was
cool.
that from?
Like,
Was that Curly Girl? No, that wasn't Curly Girl.
no, I literally don't know because I don't have any tags.
No, it wasn't Elizabeth.
How am I gonna put this on my Ravelry? Ah,
Maybe you took a picture of it. Or I might have taken a video or something.
alright, if anyone finds out,
Yeah.
We'll let her know.
let me know. Then I got like 600 and something grams of A-ply from Great Southern Yarns. This was like the discounted yarn, and he discounted it a bit further, and he was very nice to me. So yeah.
Oh, and your mohair. You don't
Oh yeah,
have,
and
but
I
you-
bought 6 skeins of mohair, 50-gram skeins of mohair for a gingham jumper, but she's dyeing them for me, so I don't have any of them, which is weird.
You've like placed a deposit,
placed a
and then she's gonna
deposit.
like deliver it or something.
She only had like one skein of each
Yeah.
mohair, so she's going to colour match to make sure Heidi has the same colours for the
Which is
sweater, which was really
amazing.
lovely.
That's
So
so
generous,
kind.
but I
Yeah.
don't have my yarn to squish.
Yeah.
You have,
okay.
you have a picture of it.
I
Though.
have a picture.
Yeah.
It will be here somewhere.
That's everything.
Amazing. Are you excited? Are you happy?
Yeah. I just want, yeah.
Yeah.
So I also got the grey bounce like Hayley. We're going to make the same cardigan together.
It's giving bounce.
I also got another one of the funfetti ones for our scarf. And then I got from Elizabeth Handspun. I got this skein,
That's so pretty.
DK. I got the linen and merino, same as Heidi, but in a green.
So gorge. Love it.
I got a Sorella Eras collection as well. This is enchanted and found at the same store. It was Wool and Work store.
Yeah.
And then I found Paisley Knits Yarn Company, this brushed sari, which matches perfectly.
It's such a good combo.
I was so shocked. I got 2 sock sets. I got an avocado sock set.
Who's that from?
This is from
Shan's
Shan's
Yarns.
Shan's Yarns.
Shan's yarns.
Shan's Yarns. So very excited. I've been all about avocados this weekend, so it felt really needed. And then from Owl of Athena, I got this sock set.
That's so pretty.
It's so pretty. I also got a braid of fibre as well. And then I've just got more of that funfetti bounce. So that's it.
Are you happy with the purchases?
Love.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I don't know what to start first.
I'm glad. I'm excited. I feel very like content.
Yeah,
Like,
fulfilled.
with my purchases. Yeah, I don't feel like I needed anything else.
Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the weekend.
Bye.